Parking spaces are a rare commodity on campus. I say that because I left my parking space 13 seconds ago, not even, and it's already filled. Anyways, hello, welcome back to another episode. Today is another absolutely fruitful, lovely day. We are working on a little bit less sleep than normal, so we got a little bit extra caffeine. Had a nice little sugar-free Red Bull, which I enjoy. And then we got a C4 energy drink. I don't know how many milligrams of caffeine is in this, but maybe it's placebo. I don't know. Like, I have pre-workout. I enjoy pre-workout. I just don't take it that often. I have high stim pre-workout. I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm addicted to caffeine. Famous last words. But, I don't know. I'm not like super, unless I'm in a fasted state, I'm not super sensitive to it either. Like, I can go without it, but I do like the little sweet taste of you know, the pre-workout. It's nice to have something sweet that's 0 calories, that isn't just water. Yeah, you get it. Anyways, today's training session is going to be SSB squat. We're really working on that. I've been using the handles in the rack, but my coach doesn't like when I do that, so today the goal is to squat upright without the handles. My problem is I'm so used to low bar squat, I kind of pitch forward, and it's not as fun. Like, it's just way too taxing on the lower back, more than it needs to be. If I'm upright and I'm able to get down into the squat, it's just an awkward movement for me right now. I'm working on my high bar squat. Low bar squat, dialed perfect, blowing up, but we're working on the weak points that are going to make us better overall. I think we're going to take probably roughly 365 pounds for a spin for 2 or 3 sets of 8. I might lean toward the two set range today, just to get some extra homework done and things after. This is a long red light, man. Also, I've got my little microphone here, right? Just like Sam, and that's not the intention. Like, again, I love what Sam does, but at the end of the day, my intention's not to copy him. I'm a power lifter, he's a bodybuilder. I do want to be a big, strong boy, you know, and look pretty good. Like, I'm not trying to get super, super lean, but I would like to get jacked. I want to be that guy that walks up on the platform and during weigh-ins and stuff, that people look and they're like, oh, he's in my weight class? I'm fucked. That's what I'm trying to be, just stacked like a brick shit house. Kind of like, I don't know, look at classic bodybuilders, Arnold, Franco, like Lou Ferrigno, just in their off-season. That's how I want to be. You know, like slightly visible abs, shoulders that are, you know, too wide to fit through the door. Just like that 20-inch arm kind of problem. Nobody's going, I'm gonna go. Alright, a little distracted. But no, I realized, like, so the microphone is there for a reason. Obviously, I'm filming on my camera. I need good audio. I've got these DJI lav mics that I really enjoy, but haven't up until this point used enough, because I'm always making complicated videos. And no, I was like, I'll put it on my shirt. I'm like, what happens if I'm bench pressing and I just absolutely like bust it open without thinking about it? Or what happens if I'm doing like a push-up, or I'll put it on my arm. Okay, great. So when I go under the SSB pad, I'll be able to just like snap it right off, like no big deal. And then I realized, I'm like, man, there's not a lot. I can't put it on my back. I'm gonna be on a bench, you know? On my shoulders, if I'm hitting side lateral raises, I might just knock it right off. And then I realized how ingenious it is to put it on the hat. Like, yeah, it's a little gimmicky. And I've had people like, a buddy of mine yesterday asked me why. And then I was wondering the same thing myself. And I realized that it's such a functional kind of thing. Like, yeah, I could put it on my arm. Yeah, I could put it on my chest. But it's just, it takes away from the workout because I got to worry about it. I got to make sure I don't hit it. And when I'm at the gym, the last thing I want to do is be worried about that. I also might end up wearing the, I wore AirPods yesterday. Don't usually do that. I usually got my over-ear headphones, but yeah, now I'm at the point where I'm thinking I'm focused on the wrong thing. So we're gonna take the next like 40 seconds. I don't want this talking piece to be longer than 7 minutes, I guess. But we're gonna bring some energy. We're gonna get locked in. We're gonna bring the intention. We're gonna talk about what we're gonna do. So today, man, this is an exciting day to train. Like, it legitimately is. I'm not even just saying that to be rah-rah, but I'm excited. Like, this training, it's like more bodybuilding adjacent than it is powerlifting. Kinda. Like, there's a lot of powerlifting movements on here, but it's more, I don't know, it's like secondary powerlifting movements that are lighter, easier, but are gonna help my primary powerlifting movements. It's my first experience with a true off season. I had little tastes, and then I always get that bug to compete again. But now, I'm just content with gym training, man. We got SSB squat. We have Larson bench. That's one of those secondary powerlifting movements. I'm not, my bench, I bench over 400 pounds. I don't say that to brag, but, even though it's over 400 pounds, my Larson today is going to be 260 or something like that. And all a Larson is a bench press, but you pick your legs up off the ground, so you don't have any leg drive. So it's all coming from your chest and your shoulders, and you're teaching that, like, that explosion, right? That way, when your legs do get back into it, it's just a way to get your bench up. It's a way to make it uncomfortable so that you're better overall for it. We have hip adductors. That's, I don't know what to call that machine, but your legs go out, they go in. We just started doing those. I realized that whatever the ones push out are very strong, but pulling the weight in, like bringing my legs together, that spot is like weak. I've pulled that, and I've dealt with like hampering groin injuries from like college rugby and stuff, and so that helps a lot. And through trial and error from my coach, he's finding that it helps blow people's squats up. So we're gonna stack that machine at some point when we get strong enough, and that's gonna lead to a 700-pound squat, hopefully. And then we got incline dumbbell bench. Not a bad gig there. Self-explanatory. I might go a little lighter today and focus on just getting that squeeze. And then we got face pulls. I love face pulls. One of the biggest things that you gotta do. I started working up in weight with face pulls, and I just got to the point where I'm like, man, like, I'm not really feeling it the way I want to. And so I went from like 80 pounds down to 50, and boy, my rear delt started screaming. So I'm looking forward to that today. I'm not looking forward to how the gym's not gonna be packed. I love the gym I go to because it's got a really good culture, and it's not really packed ever, but I'm not looking forward to having people there while I'm trying to talk to myself. I only dealt with like 1 or 2 yesterday. Everybody was gone. It was late at night, but today I'm just gonna look like a crazy person. But I'm a little over what I wanted the time I wanted to talk, so I'll see you in the gym. All right, so we just finished with warm-ups for SSB squat, and we're getting ready to hit this top set. Well, since this is a secondary set, or since it's a secondary day, we'll hit 365 today for 2 sets of 8. Usually for like my primary day, I would hit like a top set that's heavy for like 6 in this training block, and then I would do back downs of 8. But since it's secondary, we're gonna just do straight sets of 8, and we're gonna do the same thing with Larson. I hit 365 last week, but coach has it programmed again, so we're gonna do it again. I don't want to. I think we could do 385. But the difference is, last time I was holding onto the handles in the cage here, and this time we're gonna try to just hold on to the handles on the actual thing. Which reminds me, we gotta set up the coach's camera. Appreciate me reminding myself, I guess. We also got the big headphones out, so I'm procrastinating a little bit just because I know this is gonna hurt. I was doing my warm-up sets and started getting a little hazy. So, you're putting out when your lights start to go out. Let's hit play on this music and get going. Let's see what kind of day it's gonna be. Let's tighten that all the way. Wrench that down. Whew. Oh, light as a feather. Oh, yeah. Halfway done. Oh yeah, there we go. That wasn't near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I told you we could have done 385. Hell, we could have done 425 for 8. Just a lot of breath, but whew, that was a good set. Ready. Day 2 into training and day 2 into diet, and I'm already feeling like myself again. Still got a little bloat, but we're already down to 252 from 254, and I am anticipating a big drop in weight for tomorrow morning. So I'll catch you on the next set. Let's get a move on this. One more good set. We're gonna move on to Larson. We'll speed through that. We'll get to accessories, and then we're gonna get back to a good day. Fuel ourselves. I got my lunch sitting in a cooler in the car. I got a sick little protein shake I'm about to devour. And I got some good old turkey sandwiches. Man, I don't know why I'm in my head for these. Probably because I'm not using the handles. I'm using the handles on the bar, not the handles on the rack. Whew. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, 4, let's go. Strong workout. Oh. Two more. There we go. I felt form faltering ever so slightly toward the end, so I try to get like a good little pause, and I tried to hold it a little bit just so I could stay more upright. What I'm trying to avoid is coming down and hunching. Gotta have that upright posture. All right, I'll catch you on Larson. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Let's get this. All right, set up coach's cam. Coach's cam is set up. We're live, we're rolling. We got the YouTube cam. I think the microphone's working. Yeah, we're good on the microphone. Let's hammer out some 281-pound Larson bench. 8 reps to this BZ. Oh, ooh, my hamstrings are gonna cramp. Shit. There we go. Easy. Coach didn't give me enough weight this week. We got easy peasy set numero dos. This time we don't have a coach's camera. Let's lock in. Let's go, gang. All right, chat. How many reps can we get of this? The only answer should be 8. That's what's on the program. We gotta stick to that program. All right, let's build up some tension. Ready? There we go. Halfway there. Even easier and peasier than that first set. Whew. Good bench day. We didn't even take the rest. I don't usually work out on Sundays, which was last night. I usually work out on Saturday, take Sunday off, work out. Things shifted, but what I'm trying to say is despite benching yesterday, that A1. You know what? We don't even need the headphones for this. Let's see. Let's put those. Do. Let's see. Do I want to go in or out first? What do you think, chat? Let's go in. In's a little weaker, so let's try. We're gonna do 125 today, and we're gonna go out to. I think we can stretch ourselves out to 8. Oh, all right. We're starting. We're not starting, but we're working on everybody's favorite exercise. I hate to tell you, but this is what peak performance looks like. This is the exercise that you're avoiding is the exercise that's going to get you a 700-pound squat. So, do I want to lean forward on this or back? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's something, man. All right, where's these handles at? What do we talk about? Hold on. Something feels very weird about this. Let me do that just so I can be in the seat. Oof, I wish I could like crank it open. There needs to be like a winch. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh. Oh, cramp. Oh, whew. We're progressing very nicely on these. Oh, when I started, I was doing like 110 pounds for like 10 reps or something. And we just popped to 135 for, I think it was 14. Will I go back? Could I go back and watch a video to see? I very well could. Will I? No, we're just gonna log 14. Not because I'm saying like it doesn't matter, but man, sometimes you just gotta go with your intuition. And if I remember doing 14 one week, even if I did 13 next week, I'm gonna push for 15 or another stack. All right, everybody's favorite. Full stack, pushing out. He's pretty easy. right, let's go slower. 11, 12, 13, 14. I think the reason these are so easy. 15. Let's call it there. The reason those, otherwise I'll be here all day. The reason those are so much easier, I think, is just all that time sumo deadlifting. But, whew, feeling pretty good. All right, I'm gonna hit one more set of this. I'm not gonna record it. I'll catch you guys. We're gonna hit incline dumbbell, finish off with some face pulls, and then head back to school. I'll catch you on the incline. Catch on the fly, except it's a press. Let's take these 80s. Let's see, that should be a good incline. I'm gonna take these 80s for a ride, for a walk. We're gonna do something with these 80s. Like I said, we're going down in weight a little bit. We're just gonna focus on that stretch, contraction. 1. That may have been a skosh too easy. Now the decision is whether or not to go up for the next set. But I'm not going to record the next set. I'm going to do that off camera. I'll see you. Let's go. Let's go do some face pulls. I don't really need music. I'm at the point of the workout where I like to kind of be there with my thoughts, figure things out. Whew. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pumped. Like I said, it's just nice to be back on diet. I never left the gym. I just felt pudgy after this last week, especially for the last 2 weeks, I'd say. So it's nice just being back on track and knowing that like the bloat will be gone pretty soon and that I will not have erased my progress as much as I thought. Also, we're doing face pulls. The biggest thing that I can recommend, putting this to the right spot. I like to put it a little bit below my head so I'm pulling up to really get that squeeze. And then like I said, I was doing like 80 to 100 pounds on this with the stack, trying to progressively overload to build bigger rear delts. And I just got to the point where I was like, man, I'm not really feeling that squeeze as much. I dropped it to 50. I'll hit like 20 reps. It's a good little, you know, it's a good day when your rear delts are sore. You know, you did something good. The other thing is I used to stand like this, but I've been really liking kind of this so I can really get that stretch. All right, let's get going. Oh, yeah. Whew, shit. That's pretty good. No, going lower, I know I'm doing 20 reps. I know I can do more weight, but when I do more weight, I feel my traps kick in. And then this is literally a rear delt exercise. And one thing that helps my bench feel good, because my front delts kick in a lot, my chest kicks in a lot. And so if my rear delts are kicking, to kind of counteract that, it's great. But if I'm not getting a good workout on my rear delts, my shoulders they just feel off balance, and so benching doesn't feel as good. Plus you need that cushion there so you can dig in. I've decided, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. We're almost done. 12:43. I got like 50 minutes till I gotta even be thinking about class. So we're gonna do some check-ins, a little bit of posing in the mirror. Not because I think like I'm just gonna impress anybody, but I don't see this blowing up on YouTube anytime soon, and I would like to do an honest check-in, showcase where I'm at, turn around in the mirror, and yeah, just something to pull from to showcase how much progress we're gonna make in 3 and 6 months. We're doing something today that really steps us out of the comfort zone. I'm not one to pose in front of the camera, take my shirt off in front of the camera, anything like that. I'm not even one to come into the posing room and really look, other than like if I'm having the most intense pump. I'm having a pretty good pump right now, but if I'm having the most intense pump possible, there's like a 30% chance to come in here. But let's go ahead, pop the top. In the least douchey way possible. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. Ugh. All right, we got some, my traps came to the party. My lats and I'd say my delts are starting to come in a little bit, but yeah, this is what we're working with. This is before. Day 2 of the cut, weighing 250 pounds. Go ahead and rear delts looking and feeling good. Hit that lat spread. That's the one good thing I got. That's it. I ain't got the biceps yet for that. Triceps are coming in, but I'm a little too fat to enjoy that right now. And then my quads are starting to come in, but I gotta be patient. Work in progress. But yeah, this is where we're sitting. I'm hoping to bring a much better product here pretty soon. Come July, by July, you know, looking to rock 230. Then by October, be rocking 220. Just get rid of this. A little pooch. Crazy part is, I'm down from 274, so apparently I look like a peanut M&M and nobody told me. Look like the Kool-Aid man or something. And everybody just let it fly. Worst part was, I was 274 with a mullet. Unflattering on both sides. And even like right now, I've lost all this weight. I mean, I was looking pretty decent at 237. And even now, like, it's not the worst I've ever looked, but it's not good either, especially right here. But no, I mean, it's a starting point. We all start somewhere. Go ahead, be vulnerable. I know there's muscle under there somewhere. And so right now, I'm gonna end the video by saying that I'm not comfortable, or I don't wanna say that. I wanna say that while this is me stepping out of my comfort zone, you know, I don't see this blowing up on YouTube anytime soon, like I said before. And if somebody's gonna judge me and talk shit, then they're not in it for the right reasons, and they're just being facetious, and you know, it's not anybody I need to really concern myself with anyways. And for the people that like cheer me on or get inspired, that's what it's for. Like, I'm not doing this for attention. I'm not doing this to get a round of applause. I mean, I look like I'm in the best shape for someone that let themselves go, which is what happened. You know, finals got to me, and we just got some bloat right now. But this is life, man. Instagram makes everything look so nice, and they work so hard to make everything look so easy, but this is my reality. I don't want to say this is reality because it may not be yours, but this is my current reality. And I'm looking forward to this being something, I'm looking forward to enjoying the process of this day and the days that lead to where I want to be. But I'm also looking forward to having this physique be a distant memory. But I am excited to see what these delts, traps, and these abs are gonna look like once everything is uncovered. Let's see, 4 minutes to run in my mouth. All right, another successful day, another successful workout. This is day 2. This is, yeah, I started yesterday, so yeah, day 2. Can't believe that I went from wanting to post 2 videos a week to doing 2 days in a row. Oh.